Well, guys, we are just a few days into 2025, and I don't know about you, but I feel like 2025 has already kicked 2024's arse. What in the holy heck is going on? Now, Meghan Markle has hit the ground running and has proclaimed 2025 is her year. I know. Meghan has proclaimed the past 5 years as her year, but you guys, she's serious this time. She wrote 2025 in the sand. So not only did Meghan Markle surprise everyone with her massive return to the toxic social media, her social media roots of Instagram, but she also dropped a trailer for her upcoming cookery show premiering on January 15th. So of course, there's a lot of backlash and speculation and confusion, questioning why? Why are you doing a cooking show? What is the purpose of you doing this? And what exactly are you selling? Because we all know Merchant Meghan is going to be selling something. So in today's video, we're going to break down Meghan Markle's return as a social media influencer, and we're going to talk about the train wreck of her brand new Netflix cooking show, With Love, Meghan. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the royal daily tea. So Meghan Markle, guys, has returned back to her influencer roots, back to the days when she was a yacht girl influencer writing for the TIG. So on her very first post and her return back to Instagram, you see Meghan Markle gleefully running to the beach all by her little self and her big feet, and she writes the words 2025 in the sand. Then she turns as she gleefully runs off camera. Now, according to insiders, it was Prince Harry who filmed this little cringy video. I'm not sure if it was Harry, but this is the story that they're selling, so we're just going to go ahead and buy it for now. Now, the interesting thing about Meghan Markle's return to the toxic world of social media is that we all know she never left. They never left. They just publicly left, but they never privately left. I think their Sussex royal account is still active. So just because you're not posting on Instagram doesn't mean you can't get on Instagram and look at people's posts. You can very, very clearly see what people are saying about you guys. I do believe they were spying on everybody. Now, there was a rumor, I think it was about 2 years ago, there was this weird Instagram account called Flower. Do y'all know Flower? That is the nickname that Doria gave to Meghan. So there was this Instagram account called Flower, and it just had a picture of a flower that came out, I believe, in 2022, and over 100,000 people, I believe, followed it. So a lot of people suspected that was the original account, and now she just changed it to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and then, of course, released her video. Now, the interesting thing about the name, Meghan is literally a legend in her own mind. She believes she's a global icon, that she just needs to be known as Meghan. No longer Meghan Markle, just Meghan. Kind of like Cher and Madonna. She's a global icon. She's Meghan. I guarantee you, if you just said the name Meghan to most Americans, they might say Megan Fox, Megyn Kelly, maybe a couple other Megans, and then maybe Meghan Markle. She's not a household name. So the fact that she's going by just Meghan, Lord have mercy. This woman has delusions of grandeur. She also put the title Duchess of Sussex instead of the Duchess of Sussex. So many people are starting to speculate. You telling us something, sweetheart? You telling us something? You dropping some Easter eggs, some hints? Again, is she dumb? Are you dumb? Does your team not understand you're the Duchess of Sussex? Again, who are these people running your account, Meghan? Right? They've made a lot of mistakes on this account. So again, Was it a mistake or was it intentional? Because if you look at her DOA, better known as American Riviera Orchard, that thing is so dusty and beige, honey. That thing is dead. It is dead. I think it has like 600,000 followers. That thing, we're never going to see that thing resurrected. You might as well just close out the account, Meghan. That thing is deader than a doornail. But she called herself Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. And on this one, it's just Duchess of Sussex, which is the divorced title of a duchess. So again, you telling us something, sweetheart? Or y'all just stupid? Seriously. Now the video itself, I mean, it's not bad. It's, it's a girl running on the beach. Whoop-dee, whoop-dee. She's happy. Nothing wrong with it. But the thing that really gets to me is that everything about Meghan Markle is so self-focused. It's me, 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 and me, 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 me. Now I get it. It's called Meghan. It's about Meghan. So of course Meghan is going to be in the video. But the thing I found interesting is you had Meghan running in beige or white on the beach, and then she writes the words 2025, and then she jumps off gleefully. There's no husband, there's no kids, not even a dog, just Meghan on the beach, because she's clearly letting the world know, I have arrived, I am here, and I am hitting the ground running as a single woman. That's the way I see it. Now, interestingly enough, Chelsea Davy, the ex-girlfriend of Prince Harry, the love of his life, who is happily remarried and has 2 beautiful little babies, she also did a New Year's Eve post. I believe she's on a boat where she looks very beautiful and fresh. She has one picture of herself, and then the next photo she has of her husband and her kids, because she's a mother and she's happily married, and that's what normal people do. But Meghan, it's just her. And then Chelsea, there's her and her kids and her family. That's just an observation. Meghan is so self-focused. But then you have Chelsea, who also has a jewelry company, a very successful business, a mother of 2, but she put her family in there. Are there some Easter eggs, guys? Is Meghan dropping some hints? Is she preparing for her single life sans Harry? What do y'all think? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. Well, guys, if you watched my 2025 Royal Family predictions, if you haven't, make sure you watch it down below. I did predict that Netflix was going to drop Meghan Markle's cooking show, and I was correct. Because in my opinion, they already filmed it. They want to get their money's worth. They're trying to squeeze everything they can out of that old lemon. And basically, I believe this is going to be a make or break moment for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, we know everything else they've done is flopped besides the H&M documentary. So again, Netflix is like, okay, we got to make this thing work, or we're going to have to 86 it. Now, there's a lot of speculations as to the branding. Remember, American Riviera Orchard, known as DOA, we've all talked about it. We all know she's having problems with the trademark. I don't believe it's going to happen. Fetch is not going to happen, guys. It's deader than a doornail. Even Jesus is not going to be able to raise it from the dead. It's dead, okay? So, again, she's even abandoned her old Instagram, right? If you're launching a cooking show and this is your lifestyle brand, wouldn't you zhuzh it up? Would you have some new posts on there? No, that thing is like tumbleweeds, okay, all over that place. So now she's got Meghan, her brand new branding, because I believe she's going to rebrand her lifestyle brand, as I mentioned in the predictions, probably going to be called Meghan. But another thing could be Netflix. Remember I told y'all about Netflix Home or Netflix House, how they also are getting the trademark and they're having those new little stores and shopping centers where they're selling merch from popular Netflix TV shows. Well, they have decided to partner with Meghan. I believe they are taking over some of their production. Again, they're trying to squeeze the hell out of this woman and make her productive, okay? She doesn't like to work. So they've kind of taken over their production, kind of pushing her out the door, so to speak. And I believe they could possibly brand it under Netflix and say maybe Meghan by, Netflix Home, here's the Meghan line, or with love Meghan by Netflix Home, or something like that. they're probably going to own it, but put her name on it so she can sell something. I believe she's going to merch something on the show, because that woman, we all know, Merchant Meghan, is going to be selling something, whether it's her wardrobe, her jewelry, all those little tchotchkes, the home decor, the dishes. Again, we all know she's selling something, but it can't be American Riviera Orchard, can it? It cannot. So I believe they're going to be selling something, like I said, a recipe book, a PDF. They could be selling some lifestyle products, but it's probably going to be under Netflix, is what I'm thinking. Or maybe they're rebranding it as Meghan. I thought they should have called it Home by Meghan Markle, or Meghan Markle Home, or just Meghan Markle. I mean, hello, she could have trademarked that very easily. Maybe she's just going to call it Meghan. So that is why she's pushing the brand new Instagram. Again, her marketing strategy sucks. This woman does not know how to market anything. That is why she is such a failure. But I believe Netflix is kind of pushing her, and that is why she's now doing the Instagram, because she wants to get people excited for her upcoming cooking show. Now, as I mentioned several times on the show, Meghan Markle made a huge mistake when she came out the gate from Megxit, which is 5 years, guys, this month. She should have gone back to her roots, reopened the TIG. She could have been on YouTube and been a huge YouTuber. She could have redone her blog. She could have done a lot of things and probably been very, very successful if she would have done it the right way. But again, Meghan Markle is always 5 years too late. The woman has the worst timing. So now Meghan is trying to go back to being an influencer at the worst time, the time when people cannot stand her. She's with people like Jada Pinkett Smith, Chrissy Teigen, Amber Heard. I mean, I believe she is voted more unliked than P. Diddy, which is pretty surprising. So good luck, sister. Good luck. Now, we know that Meghan has fans. She's going to have a couple million fans. That's just probably going to happen. But the problem with Meghan, what I believe the biggest marketing mistake that she made, was she came across as very pretentious. And she didn't do the social media. Her and Harry should have done R12 social media or Meghan social media. But instead, they acted like they were above everybody. We're royal and you're down here. Don't talk to us, but, do what we say. Go buy our products, but, don't touch me. Don't get too close. Again, they're very, very pretentious. Just call us Harry, Meghan, but make sure you bow and curtsy and call us Duke and Duchess and sir and ma'am. Now, the problem they're going to have with this brand is that Meghan Markle's not a likable person, and her branding and the little persona that she likes to put out, it doesn't match. Meghan Markle likes to pretend she's Snow White, but we all know she's Cruella de Vil. She's a demon in high heels. She's a horrible boss known for bullying people on two sides of the world, the UK and the United States. People say she is horrible to work with. People have been ghosted from her. Her own family has been cut off. This is a woman who does not have a nice reputation. The woman whose attention to detail screws up everything she touches. So now she's trying really, really hard to revamp her image 5 years too late, and trying to tell people, I'm just a low-key, California boho girl who likes to wear ripped jeans and walk barefoot and do warrior poses and make avocado toast. I'm just Meghan. I'm a hugger and I'm a mom and I'm just such a nice person. But it's like for the past 5 years, we have not seen that person. We don't know who you are. You are not this person. You might have been this person 10 years ago, but we don't know who you are, sister. Who you think you are is not who we see. We see a fake, phony ex-royal showgirl who's done nothing but trash the royal family for money. You're a liar. But this nice little girl who likes to make avocado toast, and I'm such a nice person to my friends, your rich Hollywood friends, do you even have any real friends? So the interesting thing about this show is that we all know Meghan Markle is not a chef. She's not a DIY girl. She's not a gardener. She's not a decorator. She's a girl who likes the finer things in life and doesn't like to work. She's a grifter, okay? That's what we, in my opinion, know about her. But the interesting thing about Meghan, of course, we all know this woman does not have an original bone in her body. She likes to copy. Yeah, she likes to take inspiration from other people, but she pretty much copies and says it's her own idea. For instance, her wedding dress, y'all, she literally stole Princess Angela of Liechtenstein's dress. It's called Bitch Stole My Look, if you want to quote Joan Rivers. Bitch stole my look. Literally, Meghan said, I designed this dress. Honey, you designed it by looking at this picture of Princess Angela. That's how you designed it. It's almost identical. The neckline is a little bit different, but I would say it's very, very close to Princess Angela. Now, we all know she has a major hard-on for Catherine, the Princess of Wales. She's always trying to be Catherine, and we know she has cosplayed Princess Diana to death. She just can't stand anyone to be pretty and successful. She always tries to copy them. And again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with trying to emulate someone, see something you like and say, hey, I'm taking inspiration and I'm going to make it my own. Meghan hasn't quite gotten to the second part. She's literally single white femaling quite a few people. Now, the interesting thing is several people have picked up on this, and I've talked about this in other videos, that the beautiful Marchioness of Bath, who was the first woman of color to become a Marchioness back in 2020, I believe Meghan Markle is obsessed with her. I believe Meghan Markle wants her life. And believe me, I would like her life too. This woman has the exact dream life that Meghan Markle wants for herself. As a matter of fact, Meghan messed up by marrying Prince Harry because Prince Harry's broke. He's a broke little drug head. So Emma is married to the 8th Marquess of Bath, who happens to be worth about $150 million. Yeah, and they have this gorgeous estate called Longleat, which has the biggest safari park in the UK. They also rub shoulders with royalty like Prince Edward, Prince William, and the Prince Foundation support their charity. I believe it's called Tusk.org. So they work with royalty. She has a royal title. She has this gorgeous manor house. She's married to a very wealthy man. And get this, her father is a Nigerian billionaire. So little Megsy's 43% Nigerian. This woman is actually Nigerian and her father's a billionaire. Yeah. She also has 2 beautiful children, and her second son was born from a surrogate. She's also best friends with Kitty Spencer, who happens to be the cousin of Harry and Prince William. I wonder what they think of Meghan Markle. I have a feeling they're Team William. Yeah, I do, because William works a lot with their charity. Just saying. So Emma also, this beautiful woman, is a model for Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, and she has an amazing cooking show where she actually has a really good YouTube channel, and she cooks on her own estate. She also has bees on her estate. She's a beekeeper, and she also has this amazing looking pineapple jam. So everything that Meghan Markle wants to be, this woman is. Seriously, everything that Meghan, 43% Nigerian, has 2 children, possibly from a surrogate, one to marry a rich man, wants a big house, wants to have a lifestyle brand, trying to sell her janky jam, wanted to model for large brands, nobody wants her. I mean, this woman has everything that Meghan Markle wants in spades. So Meghan Markle took major inspiration from Emma's cooking show. You can clearly see she's trying to copy this woman. Here's the thing about Meghan and her show and why I don't think it's going to work. There's nothing wrong if you're not a chef, if you're not a cook. You just want to give people ideas of recipes that you like or tips on how to pick flowers. There's nothing wrong with that. There were a lot of influencers on YouTube, on Instagram that I watch organizing their fridge, doing a DIY project, even cooking some chili. Even though it's not an original recipe, I still want to learn about it. The reason why I like them is because they're real and they're cooking in their own home. They're not trying to be something that they're not. Meghan Markle is trying to act like she's this really nice person who cares about people, that she's an expert at cooking, but she's not even cooking in her own home. She's literally renting a home and inviting rich Hollywood friends to say how wonderful she is and how authentic she is and how nice she is and how much she cares about people. But really, do we see that? Again, over the past 5 years, have we seen that? No, we've heard the opposite. And it's not real. The garden that she's walking in is not hers. The bees that she's going to, they're not hers. At least Catherine has her actual own beehive at Amber Hall. Emma, the Marchioness of Bath, cooks in her own kitchen and has her own garden and has her own beehive. Martha Stewart walks the walk, talks the talk, lives the lifestyle that she preaches about, and she's good at it. Gwyneth Paltrow, she lives the Goop lifestyle. She uses the Goop products. Meghan Markle makes, ladybug caprese salad that anyone can get off of Google. Again, I'm not mad at the fact that it's not original. It's not believable in her rented kitchen with her rich friends who are probably being paid to be on the show. So it's not authentic. It's not relatable. Now, here are some of the key phrases that they want people to believe about this new show with Meghan Markle. It says, everyone is invited. Everyone is her. Dati? Is Dati invited? Knock, knock. Is Dati? Daddy's here. I don't think so. I don't think anyone from her family or her friends that she's ghosted or her staff are actually invited. I think only her rich friends who live in her neighborhood are invited. The next one is to create wonder. To create wonder. Most people are just trying to create, money to pay for their family. Put groceries in their house. And then you see Meghan giving high fives and dancing, and then the dog is snoring. Oh, it's going to be a peaceful day. But again, this is not even Meghan Markle's house. This is a rented house with her paid actor friends. It's not real. So I feel like it's going to be a flop because people can see through Meghan Markle. She's trying to act like she's this nice California girl next door. But again, what we know about her is not matching with what she's trying to sell. It doesn't match. Her branding is off. All the people she's bullied, all the people she's ghosted, her family who she's treated horribly, how she treated the Queen, how they treated Prince Philip, how she just does everything for money, how she drops everything, how she doesn't work. And we're supposed to act like, oh my God, Meghan's going to teach me how to arrange flowers. I could go on 100 YouTube channels and probably learn something better than what she could teach me. So I don't think this is going to go very well. I do believe this show is going to perform a lot better than Polo and a lot better than their other flops because she's in it. So because Meghan is in it, people like to watch a train wreck. People like to watch an accident happen. We can't help ourselves. It's just a natural thing. You guys, her cooking show trailer was so bad. It was so cringy. It gave me the ick factor. I suffered secondhand embarrassment watching all of their fake Hollywood friends. Oh my God, this is the greatest moment of my life. Really? Mindy Kaling? Really? This was so over the top cheesy, and this is the best. This is the best that they can do. I'm predicting this is going to be their 4th flop in a row. This show is going to tank, and I believe it's going to be the final nail in the coffin for their Netflix deal. So what do y'all think? Do you believe that Meghan Markle's cooking show is going to be a hit, or do you believe it's going to flop? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.